think the best way to start off is, before we get into this program, we'd have to backtrack, honestly. Third and One started in 2010, which is the same concept in which we're doing for Next Shift. It's helping and assisting at-risk youth and underprivileged kids, but it was on the football side. My son, Sam, who is involved in rep hockey, once I started seeing the cost and how expensive it was for him, it was crazy. For myself, I played hockey just for 4 years as a young guy before my parents said they couldn't afford it anymore. For myself, I make good wages, so does my wife, so even looking at poor Sam playing, I was like, man, this is really expensive. So then the kids said, hey Dad, why don't you do the same concept but do it for hockey? So all the young athletes who couldn't afford goaltending equipment but wanted to try it. That was the biggest thing that we really wanted to do, is get young athletes on the ice in at-risk communities or who are underprivileged, so they could get on the ice and create memories.
Some of the barriers, I think, might be just apprehension, not being able to skate. I don't want to try because I don't know how. So I think that's the biggest one. And again, I think, when looking at purchasing all the equipment, if they look at that and finding out that the cost could be potentially prohibitive, this program will help with that.
Sometimes families that qualify for one of the programs where they cover 50% or 80%, unfortunately it's still not enough. And that means that child or that player may not have the opportunity to play even with the assistance we get. So we're happy to kind of bootstrap and help with that deductible, if you want to call it that, or the difference. Whatever it is we can do to help and get the kids on the ice and making memories, that's what it's all about.
All right, so the first thing you need in hockey is what? You need a bag to put everything in, right? So, brand new bag.
Well, I think everybody's going to welcome this with open arms. You see, the African Canadian Association, that's the umbrella group, ACAO. Essentially, we're running Team ACAO right now, okay? It's the team from Africa, ACAO. And we intend to grow this, because it's an association, right? We intend to grow it to include different levels of players and that kind of stuff. It means a lot to the community. It's a way of bringing people together involved in sports, other than soccer. And it's being received with very open arms.
Oh, this one's way better.
Yeah, look at that, finally! Even though this is our first year with Next Shift doing it, but I've been doing this for the last 12, 13 years, there's nothing better than seeing a child smile from something you've been able to help them accomplish. With COVID and things getting tougher on the economy for parents, that we need more outreach. Hockey is an expensive sport, so if we can help alleviate some of those issues, for families, then that's what we're here to do.
So we're trying to open up hockey to the people from African origins, to get them interested in sport to begin with, and then to participate, because we found out that there's lots of them who don't even want to have anything to do with hockey. They feel it belongs to other people, not them. But now we're softening up the ground, we're making it a reachable goal. You can see from all the people here, basically everybody's clamoring to get on board, and we're happy about that.
When they start looking at purchasing new equipment, the price of that, and it could become a barrier.
With Next Shift, what we really try to concentrate on is registration assistance. We want to make sure if an athlete can't afford it, that they can get that opportunity to get on the ice. We also look out for equipment to make sure if they don't have equipment, we can get that done.
This community in Ottawa is one of the most generous communities in the country. The community support that we receive with the amount of equipment that gets donated and kids being able to benefit from this is immense, and we can't thank the community enough for that.
Well, I was expecting maybe 4 people today, but see how many people showed up. And I'm getting all these phone calls because one person here, so I sent out email, okay? If I know it, people are responding to me that I didn't write to. And certainly there's interest out there. There's untapped interest in there. And I think we've put our finger where it counts on the pulse, and we're going to help grow this ultimate Canadian sport.
We've been working with the Senators organization, like I said, since 2010, and we've developed quite an extensive storage unit full of equipment that's donated by individuals, and the Senators helped us engage Canadian Tire actually to help collect equipment. So they have depots now at the Canadian Tire stores where individuals can drop their gently used equipment off.
So basically what Canadian Tire is doing with us, they have these huge hockey net donations where people can throw stuff in, and then we come here, we sort through everything that's good to go.
So working with Next Shift and they're going to be able to help us to get the equipment out to more kids and get more kids engaged that normally possibly couldn't get engaged.
For us, we just want to help wherever we can when it comes to equipment, and if we get big enough, sledge hockey, blind hockey, you name it, we'll do it all. We just want to have athletes on the ice having a good time.